Warning: the following tale is relatively gory and insanely creepy. So, if you don't like that, click off. Also, the following art, story, and everything, basically, is not mine, except for the voice. I do not know who the art belongs to, but the story is from a game. It's called Dead by Daylight. You can get it on Steam if you want it. I definitely recommend it. Anyway, if you haven't clicked off yet, let's get into this. Lisa Sherwood grew up in a quiet town. The people of the village were kind, and the elders helped settle the disputes and keep the old traditions alive. Lisa was particularly fond of the charms they taught her to draw for good safety and good fortune. One night, as she was walking home through the woods, a terrible storm struck without warning. In the slick, wet darkness, she lost her footing and struck her head. Slipping in and out of consciousness, she watched dark shapes approach from between the trees. Soon enough, they were close enough for her to make out their evil, hungry grins. They kept her chained to a wall in a flooded cellar. Through the gloom, she could see others whose open wounds were swarmed with flies. They did not survive long once the cannibals began carving bites from their bodies. With their rusted blades, but somehow Lisa persisted, starved and mutilated. Her gaunt arms became loose in their shackles. She pulled. The metal tore through her skin and muscle until she was free. Her flesh oozed vicious yellow pus, and bones were visible beneath the awful wounds. She could go no further. Delirious, she thought of home. She thought of the elders. She traced the symbols they had taught her. A dark hunger stirred inside her. It yearned for blood. She chose vengeance. The police search eventually brought them to an old house in the swamp. Its inhabitants had been dismembered and devoured. The elders' charms were scrawled on the floor in blood. Lisa's body was never found. Bloopers. We're kind, and the starting off bad, are we? Yes, she thought of footing. She lost her footing. Yep. And kept the old traditions alive as... You know what? Screw it.